another good segue here, because our next question, right?
Yeah.
What do you think are the factors for those young who are suffering from mental health detriments, physically, emotionally, whatever you'd say? Take it away.
Yeah. Two of the biggest one, number one being lack of education. That's a huge one I notice, even to the basics of, if you go on the street right now and if you ask like even just 10 people walking by, what is mental health? Like I guarantee like eight out of those 10 people won't know what to say. Right. Or they might have some guesses and stuff. Right. If that, again, that's just what I've noticed from the workshops that I've delivered and stuff. And so I really just think lack of education and people just not knowing, resources available to them, knowing, what are healthy coping strategies and things like that as well. I noticed that being like a huge, huge thing. And then also just access to care too is a big one. Because I think that mental health services, they can be expensive for some people too, right? Over time, because one counseling session isn't going to make you feel okay. Multiple probably will, and I know the ones that are free or at lower cost, there's often really long waiting periods, and having one session and then having to wait like 2-3 months to see someone else next, it's not as helpful versus being able to see someone regularly as well. So that access to care piece is really difficult too.
It's yeah, I love how you're bringing that up too, so they actually kind of go hand in hand, because awareness is only being brought, and now because it's a subject in today, finally really heavily discussing our mental health, we're starting to slowly see benefits starting to pick up and start throwing in mental health services. But there's, even to this day, there's still quite a lot that don't have them included. And yes, that's very expensive. It can get very expensive, and like you're saying, one's not enough, right? It has to be more. You have to make, like, it's like a partnership with this person that you're speaking to be able to get to be comfortable and to be vulnerable and then really dig deep and get into these roots of the problems, right? So it's great. Those are really two big factors. I agree too. Like growing up myself, actually, I can share that too. Growing up myself, like I never could have gotten that. My parents would never have had benefits to get those kind of things. Even when I went to school, university, you get your little benefits, like, benefits, and then no, and it's, so hurts, right?
It's a big one.
If you want to hear more stories, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. To support more youth by youth-led projects, visit us at youthspeak.ca, where you can donate and spread youth mental health awareness.
YouthSpeak Performance Charity. Speak, inspire, change.